Click on the subscribe button and remember to press the bell icon for regular notifications from our digital blogger. Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we're going to compare Marwadi shares and Kotak Securities. Both are full service stock brokers. Marwadi shares is a conventional full service while Kotak Securities is a bank based full service stock broker of India. In this comparison, we will be talking about company backgrounds, account opening and maintenance charges, brokerage charges, exposure or leverage offered across segments, research accuracy, performance of trading platforms, and some of the features that can help you to figure out which of these two stock brokers is a better choice for you. Let's get started. So when it comes to company backgrounds, Marwadi shares and Kotak Securities are more or less similarly placed. Marwadi shares was launched in the year 1992, Kotak Securities in 94. If you talk about number of branches, Marwadi shares has presence across 1450 sub-broker and franchise locations across different parts of India. Kotak Securities has presence around 1200 locations. Marwadi shares has memberships with NSE, BSE, MCX and NCDEX, while Kotak Securities uses BSE and NSE for its memberships. Well, more or less the company backgrounds are similar, but Kotak Securities certainly enjoys the brand equity gained by Kotak Bank, and it's been for a while now, and that is why this particular business line of Kotak Securities definitely gives a trust factor among its client base. Then we have the account opening charges. There's nothing in case of Marwadi. You can freely open your trading and demat account with them. Or if you want to pay the AMC, there are a couple of options. Either you can pay 450 rupees every year, or you can provide them 2500 for lifetime, and out of which once you close your account with them, you will get a refund of 2250 rupees. So in a sense, you are actually paying them 250 rupees, but with a deposit of 10 times value of that. Kotak Securities charges you a hefty 750 rupees to open your trading account and 600 very high demat AMC charges. So without any doubt, without in place there, we will certainly tell you that Kotak Securities is definitely expensive, be it the account opening charges or the AMC charges are concerned. Then we have brokerage. Now bank-based stock brokers are known for premium brokerage charges, and so is the case with Kotak Securities. It charges you 0.49% of your trade value as brokerage for equity, intraday 0.049% of your value at intraday. Now what that basically means that if you place a trade of 1 lakh rupees, you are going to pay them 490 rupees as brokerage charges. That is very expensive, especially when we have discount brokers such as 5 Paisa or let's say Zerodha. They charge you 10 rupees, 20 rupees per executed trade. Kotak Securities stands a very low chance when it comes to brokerage. Marwadi shares charges you a reasonable 0.3% within full service stock broking space. If you are looking to trade in future options, then again in option equity or currency, Marwadi shares charges you 100 rupees per lot, Kotak Securities 300 rupees per lot for equity options, and only 20 rupees per lot for currency. So you have to figure out which particular trading segment you're looking to put your money into. You're going to trade in that particular segment. Based on that, you can make a choice between these two stock brokers here. If you talk about exposure or leverage, for people who do not understand the concept, basically it's kind of a short-term loan offered by your stockbroker at a specific interest rate. Now both of these stockbrokers give you average level exposure values. Do not expect high exposure, high leverage from Kotak or Marwadi, but you can sustain with these exposure values as long as you are knowing what exactly you are doing with your trades. So not much of a pick out there. Then we have customer service. Kotak Securities gives you multiple types of communication channels, be it email, live chat, phone, toll-free number, offline branches. Marwadi shares doesn't do that much when it comes to number, but again when it comes to quality part, both of these stockbrokers are more or less similar. However, if you want to pick one of these two, definitely you can choose Kotak Securities over Marwadi shares, especially if you talk from the professionalism or the skill set of the executive base of these two stockbrokers. Kotak Securities definitely has much better workforce with them. Then we have research and trading segments. Both of these stockbrokers provide you all kind of tips, analysis, research reports, recommendations. But very important part in this case is going to be the accuracy of these research reports, recommendations. Kotak Securities does a good job. Marwadi Shares is not so great. It does an average or rather below average job there. So if you want to pick one, go with Kotak Securities when it comes to research. Trading segments, again, not much of a difference. Equity, mutual funds, IPOs, currency, commodity. There are a bunch of other trading segments that you can use if you're a client of either of these two stockbrokers. Then we have some other features here, especially I like to attract your attention towards the 3-in-1 account. Now, this is generally very hyped. More of a marketing strategy, but 3-in-1 account is basically going to link your demat account, your trading account with your bank account, wherein you do not need to do your funds transfers manually. This process happens automatically. But gone are the days when the fund transfer process were difficult. Yes, it takes 1 or 2 days, but the overall transfer process is pretty simple. With the advent of mobile wallets or payment gateways, you can transfer your funds between these two accounts very easily. Now let's spend some time talking about the trading platforms. We'll start with the mobile app and see which one does a better job there. So the mobile app of Marwadi Shares is rated at 4.1 by around 120 users, out of which 15% of them have rated this app negatively. Overall satisfaction score stands at around 85%. Having said that, the sample size of 120 is very small and it's difficult to make an objective judgment from here. The last update was done on 11th of January 2017. Number of installs 10,000 to 50,000. So with very long time due there, 6 months in fact, we do not trust the development team basically here, because the kind of features the application is going to provide you are going to be the same, because there is not going to be an update, and if there is a problem, if there is a bug in the application, that is not going to get resolved. So we'll keep it as a mobile app in some sort of a gray area. We will not recommend you as of now, but we will check out Kotak Securities mobile app before going and making that choice for you. Now this app is called Kotak Stock Trader KST, rated at 3.9 by 10,300 users. Now this is a good sample size. Around 16% of the users have rated this app negatively. Overall satisfaction score stands at around 84%. Now in this case, the update was done last time on 7th of July 2017. We're recording this video on the 4th week of July same year. So generally they update their mobile app in a range of 4 to 5 weeks, and that's a good frequency. They can decrease it by a week or so, but still it's good. Number of installs 1 to 5 lakh. A lot of that credit, especially this part, goes to the brand equity created by Kotak Bank, and that is leveraged by Kotak Securities business line here. Here are some concerns. If you're using the mobile app Kotak Securities, you will see that the graphics are unnecessary at times, and it gives you an intruding user experience. The fund transfer process using this application is a bit tough, and there have been few complaints regarding the incorrect data as far as the feed is concerned. So if you're looking at the data of Nifty or any other specific index, you probably cannot trust it 100%, because there have been some instances where the data was incorrect, or let's say it was delayed in nature. But still, if you want to pick one of these mobile apps, you would certainly go ahead with the one provided by Kotak Securities KST. Marwadi Shares mobile app has a lot to improve, especially in terms of the update frequency cycle, the number of features, the speed part, performance part. So for now, we'll keep it as an immature application, and once it gets to a decent level, probably we'll go ahead and recommend it to you. But as of now, Kotak Securities is the mobile app you should be looking forward to. Now let's talk about the other trading platforms offered by these two stockbrokers, and for that we need to check out digitalblogger.com. So here again we'll start with Marwadi Group. Now this gives you all third-party software. None of the trading applications provided by Marwadi Group is in-house. That's a big problem at the first place itself. But still, we'll go ahead and check out the ones that are provided by this full-service stockbroker. Odin Diet is the terminal-based software. You're required to download this, install this particular application onto your computer and laptop. Once you do that, you can start trading. The number of features are good, performance is good, but the user experience part of this application is a little limited one. And if you're a beginner, if you are a small investor, you might face some hard time using this application, at least initially. Then we have NSE Now. This is a web-based browser application provided by Marwadi Group. Now this is also a third-party software. You don't need to download this. Just go to a browser, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, or wherever, and you can start put in the link, and you can start trading from there. It's also very lightweight. It's responsive in nature. Basically, you can access it from any device, be it a mobile, tablet, laptop, computer, or desktop. So from this perspective, the application is certainly a recommendable software. So both of these broking trading platforms are good, but the problem again is the user experience part, and since they're outsourced in nature, in case you have a comment, a feedback that you want the stockbroker to incorporate, that's not going to happen, because the stockbroker in this question here, Marwadi Group, is not actually taking care of the maintenance of this application. They are going to transfer your complaint to the development team of the third party, but more or less they are not covering it on their own. Mobile app is something we already discussed, not a recommendable software by any means. However, when it comes to Kotak Securities, they give you browser-based application, completely in-house in nature, very lightweight, very decently designed, and the user experience of this application is also good. Then there is Extra Light. So if you're living in a smaller city, if you're living in, let's say, third tier, fourth tier city, and still you want to trade through a trading platform, this particular application allows you to do that. Number of features are going to be limited. The speed is going to be okay-ish, but still you will have a decent trading experience using this application. Then there is KeepFX. Now this is a very mature terminal-based software, has been around for a while, and the number of features are pretty good. User experience is also good. The application is a little bulky in nature, so you have to make sure that you keep a decent configuration of your computer or laptop before you go ahead and start your trading, to keep a seamless user experience while you're putting your trades. If you want to have a detailed look at KeepFX review, you can click on this particular link here, and once you do that, you will be navigated to this particular page where we have talked about different aspects of KeepFX. We're talking about features here with specific screenshots, the expected configuration, the positives and negatives of using this trading application for your investment. So these are different trading applications offered by both of these stockbrokers. Certainly, without any doubt, you can pick out either of the terminal-based softwares, or in Diet versus KeepFX, more or less similar. But if I have to pick one, I'll go with KeepFX, because it's certainly recommended. It's very designed and developed in-house. So that kind of gives me a comfort, because in case I have a problem, my stockbroker is going to make sure that the problem gets resolved in due time. Then if we talk about web-based browser application, NSE Now is good. In fact, slightly better than the one provided by Kotak Securities. And mobile app, finally, again, we talked a few minutes back about it. Mobile app of Kotak Securities is slightly better than the one provided by Marwadi Shares. So that is it as far as comparison between Marwadi Shares and Kotak Securities is concerned. We are talking about multiple features here, starting with the company background, brokerage, trading platforms, trading products, service, research. So you have to see what exactly you are looking from your stockbroker, and based on that you can make a choice correspondingly. However, if you need some sort of assistance, some sort of guidance from our end in finalizing a more suitable stockbroker for you, what you can do is check out this link, digitalblogger.com/free callback broker choice. Put in your details and your preferences there, and we will be setting up a callback for you absolutely free. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching it. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, A Digital Blogger, at YouTube for similar videos in the future. We are present on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and SlideShare, where we put in content on a regular basis, be it articles, be it videos, be it slides, be it podcasts, stats, a lot of things, so that you can stay updated with the market information. Thank you so much again for watching the video.